Good morning, Spartans. Welcome to Thursday in the market. Everybody had a great night last night. Ready to get started this morning. And of course, um, taking a look at the market yet, but always do that with you guys first thing. Video over new all-time highs, buy over new all-time highs as well. We tested that one during session yesterday. It was getting close. I figured we would break it, and after I did. Hey, good morning. How are you? Welcome back, Peak. Hopefully you had a good night last night, sir. Hopefully you're getting that other issue with that other group figured out. Bank said check back Friday. Nice. I'm glad you were able to get that reverse. That still blows my mind. It does, but man, $300, a lot of money right there. All right, what I'm doing now? I have a solid strat, looking for more edge anywhere I can get it. Dude, I completely understand. Like I tell everybody, I trade a certain way. I teach people how I trade, but I hate to use the analogy, but there's a thousand ways to skin a cat, supposedly. So as long as your strategy is making money, then there's nothing wrong with that. So everybody trades differently. What I'm doing now, for the private group, I always do a morning post. I'm doing that, getting those guys up and running. I usually say if you guys have got any questions, comments, concerns, or anything you want me to take a look at in the meantime, to post up in chat, and I'll share as soon as I'm done here. Golly. Almost done. Allergies are killing me this morning. I hate the fall time. You want to throw that out there. Love Halloween, best holiday. But man, as soon as Halloween's over, like November 1st, if I could go to sleep and wake up around beginning of April, I'd be fine with that. Like hibernate or something. That would be cool. Silver to the moon. What's up, Silver Surfer? How are you doing this morning, sir? Good, I hope. Have not checked it, but getting ready to. Just got everything posted. Lee. All right. Now time to clean up some stuff. I can get rid of that from yesterday. And go ahead and pull SPY up here on the main chart. 46.3 flying. I'm still holding running. Yeah, I've still got runners in our alert from yesterday. Our 45Cs. Sweet. I have not got that far. I did notice PayPal is up another 1.5%. So that's nice. We should PT on that one too. Okay. So we'll start with IWM just because we're here. IWM, no new all-time high. That will stay. Carryover right now looks like PM low from Tuesday. I'm going to keep that as well because we bounced around. I don't really want this one, so we'll keep that one. Purple blue can go. Purple blue down here can go. White can go. Out. Double check. Remember, yellow stay, green always stay, and start charting here. 247.07. Close enough. Pre-market high. Lock it in. pre-market low is going to be right there. Funky. All right, pre-market low. Session high is going to be right below that pre-market high. So there's session high. And session low is going to be way down here at 243.81. I want to look at this real quick while we're here on the 15. Had that liquidity sweep off bell, established our session low, turned around, bounced, and really good. Just wanted to look at that there. Okay, so that's set up. Next is SPY. SPY new all-time high in pre-market. Yesterday during session we were bouncing around at it, but we hit new in market. Jobless was supposed to come out today. It is delayed due to the government shutdown. So jobless claim numbers did not come out. This will be our carryover. So this is going to be session high Tuesday. And change to our carryover color. Got ahead of myself. This white can go, purple can go, orange can go, blue can go, purple, white. And we're clean. Now let's go back in and start it. Session high is going to be right at session close. Is that correct? No. That is not correct. It's going to be right in that area, isn't it? Yep. Because that actually was closed after hours. I mean, we're splitting hairs there. It's like not the end of the world if we don't get it exact. All right, session low is going to be right there. Straightforward. Then we're going to grab pre-market, which is already there. Low is going to be. So we could double up our line here for our all-time high. Do I like doing that? No. So I'm going to probably just come in here and I'm going to grab it right below, probably right here for our pre-market, just to give us a good base zone. There we go. Good deal. All right, well, let's do NVIDIA. Actually, you know what? We'll just go down the list. There's that huge push there on silver, 264.64. Glad we got calls on that one. Gold should as well. Yep, gold as well. 73.57. Go. Video. Update that one. 192.99. Watch that solid or whole number resistance. That one. And I think that's probably about it. We'll check. Good. Yep. That was down. Pound ears down. That should be the major ones that's been pushing. So that will get us kind of up and running. See where we're at. But I do want to watch this one at. Yeah, I think PayPal has a good trend too. It's had a good trend over the last few days. That's why we grabbed these calls. I'm gonna go ahead and post this one here. We haven't PT'd on this one, but it should PT at well 1017 77C. We alerted this one in the private group yesterday, and a little higher for us, but MQ. Give me a second. I'll post that one up. We hit 170 on this one yesterday, but this one's up almost another 2 points in pre-market. So I mean, we closed here, and we are now up here. We are 2.5 points over PT. So I mean, our strike price. So that one should open nicely. So make sure if you're in this one, guys, in the private group, make sure you are managing your position on that one, please. And then, like Silver Surfer mentioned, silver is pushing as well. We looked at that a few minutes ago. And runners on that should be good as well. So, minute and a half, make sure you check your account status to see what you cannot get into, and let's get ready for a great day. OTMQ. I'll look at it later. I'll just throw it up here on my or does it have option? Looks like it may, but pre-market, not on my chart. It's not. Might buy more silver. I don't know if it's going to pull back anytime soon. Seems like it's going to rocket. Ugh. Yeah, I'll take a look at it and see. We're 30 minutes before bell. I'm really curious to see what we're going to do here on this PayPal, but I'm definitely going to look at that silver today as well. That's all right. Here we go, guys. Market is now live, and 196. Bam, just PT'd on that one, like I knew we would. And that should have sold off all your fees. So PL 10 17 77. Can't type. Gonna be a steak and lobster day. Yes, sir. Where's Ops guy at? He's usually in here talking about food as well. Um, Silver doing nice as well. There we go. That one opened at 149. All right. So PayPal, silver. Looking good. Looks like Nvidia trying to reject all-time high. It looks like we did push just a tick over it. 193 was previous. 193.10 is what we just hit. Walmart pushing. And Walmart and SPY's pushing. That's odd, guys. IWM had a big dip, recovering nicely on that one. Apple dropping, Google dropping. PayPal actually dropping back. If it grabs the bottom here soon. Drop. Here's to see if that one was going to push. Nice. How many cons are you in on that silver? Big drop here. Look at SPY reclaimed just about every bit of that. Gotcha. Silver right now is seeing a 1.14 point move average per day. We open there at 46.38 roughly. We're 45.8 now. So we definitely have more daily room to the downside. We could push back through this red and gold line pretty easy on silver today if we don't find any bottom or buyers start stepping in. But we're only 4 minutes in as well, so like we talked about, that's going to be my next buying point probably. Cool. Look at it on a larger time frame. What did I say? 45.30, 45.40. 45.30, 45.40. If we break it on that smaller time frame, then just make sure you zoom out accordingly. till we do find a resistance point. So if we break this one here, 45.30, 45, 44.80 is going to be our next. If we break that, then we're going to have 43.68. But I doubt we're going to break it on the 30. That's where we've been seeing these big touch points. If you see what I'm talking about there, Silver. IWM trying to push, which is kind of crazy with everything dropping that PayPal. I hope nobody was greedy on that this morning, because if so, you were probably kicking yourself. Silver PT. Watch IWM coming in this session. High 246.96 from yesterday, and then 247.06 as pre-market. A little greedy on PayPal on my Weeple. That's just because I had pretty good entry, and I mean that's fine. And overall, the charting on PayPal is looking good. That's one reason I went with such a long call. Here's this one from earlier, if anybody's still on that one too. Um, that's this week, and then we had the other one for next week. But that's why I bought the time when we rebought back in PayPal. Um, because overall, I feel like it's doing quite well. Yeah, 75.65 is support. And we got down to 75.96. Looks like we're starting to gain some buyers here. Small little gap down. So I mean, if small account don't have, look at that, small account don't have room for the runners and stuff, I definitely wouldn't have gotten greedy off PayPal. Um, Larger account can take a little bit of a hit. PayPal for the long haul is been doing well. We played it multiple times on this upswing. Anybody still in the IWM from yesterday? It's pushing back up to its high and pulling back a little bit, but no new trades yet today. I mean, we're only 9 minutes in, so. You sold something for $225 on eBay. What did you sell? I used to sell quite a bit of stuff on eBay. A train furnace control board. You're talking like heat and air train? Yes. So does that count towards my profit and loss? I don't know. Well, I asked 8 Ball. Uh, Twitch says maybe, and gave you a cool little dog emote. I mean, does that count? And I know you're not on YouTube, but YouTube said Outlook not so good. But then he gave you a smiley face emote. So market's starting to drop. IWM took a hit. Spy took a big hit. Apple, Google both dropping. AMD dropping. Kind of watching this big push on a firm as well. It is technically profit, Chris says. So yeah, I mean it is. Well, if you want to get like technical, it all depends on what the cost or the entry point on the board was. So if it was a $300 board and you sold it for 225, you're down 75 bucks. So to be technical, we're gonna need a little bit more information. Uh, for that one could be a good put setup there, guys. Not saying I'd play it. We're not even a million in volume. Now spreads are too wide to get in. Negative. Zero. My dad runs a HVAC business. I just go and salvage stuff from the things that we're going to transport to the junkyard. Anyways, sweet. Then hell yeah, that's profit, man. That's straight up going to the P&L. We'll count that as a win. Just got alert Tesla dropping. You see that? Spy back through our orange. I don't know what our orange was. Big solid drop here on Apple and Google. I'm going to give these, like I said, a little bit of time just to kind of see if we reverse. Spy is having a good day. Yeah, Tesla dumped, but it's finding a little bit of support here. All right, we're 15 in now, guys. See if we start seeing some buyers step in on some of these. Definitely some room for consolidation on these bigger moves this morning. Um, I mean, SPY, the peach is way up here. We're trading way down here. That's a half a point consolidation. Same, there's a whole point here on Google. So if you do, I don't recommend trying to chase some of this. See, Apple's already starting to push back. But if you do, you've really got to look at that consolidation level. Nvidia new all-time highs. Like we've been talking about, sitting and watching, not getting FOMO. There's 390 minutes a day that the market is open. We've used 8 of those. So we have 382 more minutes to go. So you look at this and you're like, man, this stuff's moving. We need to hurry and get into it. No, we've only just begun the market today. These moves can easily reverse on you and take all your money. The market could care less about you. The market could care less about your money and your investment. So you've got to play it smart. I'm a firm believer, and I tell the group this: anything before 30, 45 minutes roughly in the morning is always needs to be treated as a scalp lottery kind of play because you've got no idea what the market's going to do today. SPY hanging up here on this pre-market low level. That Google though. Trying to find Google, put it up here on the main chart. Yeah, if Google coming into some support here, we need to update some of these. Google trying to find some support through here. It looks like. Um, if we get a reversal here on Google, we could see a pretty decent push. Remember, guys, these. Oh, look at that. That's pretty decent. Support resistance. These intraday lines that we draw every morning are not hard lines in the sand. They are more of a it needs to be interpreted as a zone or area. You could even draw them as boxes. That just takes a little bit more time, effort. But if you just think of them as a big area, and see, there we're already getting that little pop here. And this is that consolidation I was talking about. If you try to chase this Apple, this Google, we're already back to this consolidation. Now, this Apple's a good example. We came down, we started reversing, we came back up to this peach. We held that peach and dropping back. So that was the consolidation that we're looking for. Now we're going to see Google just soaked up its consolidation, see if it wants to drop back further. And Nvidia just rocket. I bet you premiums on Nvidia are stupid, along with IV. IV's a little inflated. But actually, premiums are higher than what we like in the group. 195 trading at 210. PayPal dropping back again. M and SPY both setting up more to the downside. And we PT'd on our first trade, which was this one on Nvidia. That was just a good setup, good push. Took it for fun. Why not? I'll get that one posted up for you guys. Video 197.5. C was alerted. 100 PT was. Don't really recommend that trade just because it was trading in all-time highs. We were under 30 minutes. It did not check all the boxes as a good trade. I literally bought one contract and told the group that and alerted it as a lottery. Hey, this could go both ways. Don't play it if you're not willing to take the hit. And unfortunately, we actually made it. But that was super high risk. I don't like trading in all-time highs, and I don't like trading below that 30-minute mark. So, and as you can see, we are back down to our entry. But one cool thing with the private group, I tell them what I buy when I buy it. So, part of the deal. My computer is running slow. We also get some more insights on some of the trades. Yeah, I give you guys more insight on what I'm seeing and try to post up some charting stuff and things like that in the group. All right, 28 minutes in, guys. Oh, PayPal testing this 75, what is it, 75, 65 level to the downside. This has been a stronger support level. We have some room for consolidation that we were just talking about. 30-cent consolidation to the upside. So I would watch this, not play. SPY soaking up its consolidation, and I would imagine IWM doing it as well. Yep. Um, so new traders will look at this and say, "Hey, the market's dropping. Let me jump in on this." Hey, I would just be very lenient right now. These could go either way. Why the? Oh my gosh! Remember that conversation yesterday or day before about smashing stuff? I could definitely smash my computer this. Walmart could drop down to that 101, 1015 range. Been seeing. And this is another consolidation. This was consolidation from the upside. Big push. We get these big candles. The indicator's not catching up. We drop back to the indicator, catch it, and now we push back up. All right, so we just broke our 30-minute. Um, so I'm going to give it 1 or 2 more minutes just to kind of get this candle out of the way. And then we're going to set our opening range on SPY and IWM, kind of see where we're at. PayPal looks like it's losing that support. 247.25 is going to be our opening range high there on IWM. Opening range low is going to be right there. That's going to give us a good base. So this candle just broke that opening range low. Our opening range here is right below our pre-market. Our opening range high is right below our pre-market. Okay, so we get back up there. This is going to give us a very strong zone or area of support. If we get a reversal and come back up to that level and test that area. And we're just breaking through that opening range low as well. PayPal looked like it didn't want to hold. Walmart, doing Walmart things. Like I said, Walmart looks like it wants to see more to the downside. I don't like Walmart and SPY to the downside. Both of those moving down. It's not like it scares me, but odd. Usually see those run opposite of each other, but hey, stranger things have happened, right? They did a whole Netflix series on. Never mind, that was a stupid dad joke. Nobody got it. Nobody listens to me anyway. It is okay. Let's see. I bought SPY 674C for the 10th. When looks like I'll be jumping out at break even. When did you buy that 674 and why? Just curious. I'm not pointing fingers, just want to see what you were seeing. Not saying it's a bad trade or anything. You're definitely down on it, but we seem to be holding this opening range low, and we came back into consolidation. Filled at 130. So you bought it today for tomorrow's expiration. How many contracts and stuff? That's one thing you got to think. Your SPY SPY has been on a push. As long as we can find some bottom, which we're starting to, I'm not saying I would dump it right now. What about 10 minutes ago? So, right, 106, you bought it right at the 10 mark. So maybe around this green candle, this area is where you bought it. I mean, you gotta look at the big picture on SPY. We definitely have some more room to the downside. So this is at 30 minutes. Here's today, there's tomorrow. You've got till here for that 674 to get back up here, as long as you can get through the theta or the time decay on it. I don't think I would dump that quite yet. I mean, your percentage of this paying off is low, um, but there's a chance. Now we're over the support level 672.12, so it could push. Like I said, your biggest thing right now is what it's going to do as far as theta and time decay. If we can get one of these movements like we had yesterday, even IWM had that good movement yesterday. You know, these kind of movements, you might be okay. I don't think at this point I would be looking at holding it overnight or anything, but you, I can even pull it out. Let's say tomorrow, right? 74. So you're down $30 on it. This should be the option contract you bought. So you bought it somewhere in here. Down 20% currently. Looks like we may be losing this support resistance line. But from a teaching aspect, I would just look at why you bought it, the reasoning behind it, um, and kind of go from there. I definitely highly recommend journaling your trades and stuff. Walmart, what did I tell you? The 150, we just broke that 150. Now looking for 101. Still no new trades. Well, we grabbed that little Nvidia scalp. That was about it. Mm. Oh, nice, nice, nice. When did you take that trade? Snow was another one that hit all-time high in pre-market. Missed that. Sorry, guys. I don't know if anybody here trades snow, but PayPal held support, still has potential. It does. Yeah, market is kind of choppy right now, but I think we do have potential to the upside. SPY coming back down and IWM both coming back down, retesting this opening range low. Oh gee, we we need a dad joke. Where's Ops at? When my wife told me to stop impersonating a flamingo, I had to put my foot down. Okay. 1024 silver 46C. Are you in that one? I could see you with that. PayPal with a big push off that support level. See the vision. I do. Um, I do. I was looking at that earlier. I seen what you see if we seeing the same thing. Um, I was hoping you caught that. Sorry, I was looking for silver. But yes, I do. 46.24 time on it. Yeah. I mean you put your big boy pants on for that one though. 46C. Well, it's actually not too bad. 46C trading at 180, but plenty of time on it. So why November, not October? I mean, I know why, but why are you wanting to push it out another? Is the premiums not through the roof at that time frame? What? No, shut up. Yeah, I mean, you're right. More time definitely won't hurt. But you're so close to it already. I just don't know. I was just wondering what your thought process of going from October to November and buying that extra time, if buying the extra time is not necessarily needed. I mean, I know you could ride the option, and I mean, if this thing really pushes, then I mean, you're just gonna be making more money on it. But I was just curious. Buying IWM retesting their opening range lows. Seems like really so expensive. Oh gosh. Hopefully everybody's getting through this chop and making some money. We're in another trade in the private group, about to PT on it. Thought we were getting ready to, but just a hair off. Still looking good. Not sweating that one too much. And there it goes. So I'll get that posted. So that's another win for us. and it was this one on this will drop on Google here. I gave two PTs on this one. I will only put the main one here for you guys, but I did alert a 10% and a 20% PT. This one was alerted at 77. PT was given at 0.92. Excuse me, 93 for 20%. We broke this support resistance that we were watching, 241.97. We came down. This candle, I thought we were going to be good. We bought on this candle. This candle ended up reversing. We followed it back up and it held that support and resistance. And now we're pushing down. And the peach line's pushing down as well. That's where we're getting that little bit of a jump. And that little bit of a jump there allowed us to PT. So small gains add up to big profits, guys. Every play, every trade, and every day does not need or have to be huge grand slams. It's just no room for that. Um, hey, Peak, are you still in that spy call, or did you exit that one? Yeah, I'll hold till versus goes to 0. That Google still dropping. I know all you guys are here watching on Twitch. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Um, a little programming note. I think we usually stream both on Twitch and YouTube. I think I'm gonna stop the YouTube stream and just focus on the Twitch. I just think that's muddying up our YouTube channel, and I when I logged in this morning, I seen that we had right at 100 videos, and that's because YouTube saves the stream every day, and YouTube is a lot stricter on things. Like when we were playing music and stuff back in the beginning, which I would love to get back into because sitting here in the quiet really gets old. Um, it's it was YouTube that was giving us the strikes and stuff, and that's why we had to stop was because YouTube. But all you guys are here watching on Twitch, and we really don't get anybody watching on YouTube. So I think I'm going to drop that. Just throwing that out there for you guys. I know Chris sometimes use that if you're around. Use that kind of as a backup, but just I just don't think it's doing anything, and I think it's actually doing more harm than good. So I may just drop that probably starting next week or whatever. Also, I haven't posted it in the private group yet. And Chris, if you're around, please remind me to do that today. Tomorrow, I'm prob. Hold on, before I run my mouth. I probably will get on, get you guys set up and going, but 10:30 range, I'll probably have to hop off. Uh, and I'll probably be gone the rest of the day. I've got something I've got to do, prior obligations tomorrow afternoon to help a buddy. So that's going to take me away from trading. And also Monday, I will not be here in the morning. Um, hopefully, I'll be here before lunchtime. So, of course, I'll be alerting and doing what I can in the private group when I can. But as far as streaming, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on Monday. So just throwing those two things out while we had a few minutes. You missed the whole thing, Chris. You're supposed to be listening, man. What are you doing? Sleeping? No, I was just saying that tomorrow I've got something I got to do, so I'll be on till about 10:30 range in my time, of course. And then after that, I'll just alert when I can in the private group, but I won't be on stream. And then Monday, I will be late. Uh, my goal is to be here before lunch, but I don't really know. We'll just have to see um, when I can. But I just wanted to say, remind me to tell the group that today, if you would. It is probably getting a little chilly out that way, isn't it? I know some people love it this time of year when it starts cooling down. I hate it. No lie. It keeps getting hot in the house for some reason. What's the average temperature out there, Chris? I think today here it's supposed to be in the mid 70s. Right now I'm showing it 62. Yeah, high today is 73 here. They were talking about the wind, but I don't see any wind right now. Really? So you're stuck at around what, mid 30s to 80 range? Few things trying to push that Google that we were in um, just broke its consolidation to the upside. So PayPal broke that 75, 65 support we were watching as well. Could just be some buyers stepping in trying to buy the dip. Something like that. I'm right by the ocean. That keeps us in a range. Yeah, lucky ass. I don't know. We get more in the winter when it gets real cold. Um, I mean, it stays primarily in that upper 30s. We don't really get that far enough drop to where we get the snow and freezing. I mean, we do some, but not like I wish. I mean, I'm either like I want it 100 degrees or I want it, 4 feet of snow. I hate that in between. And here we get that where it's just cold enough to be miserable, but not. Oh yeah, I'm sure the water there is cold. Um, but it's cold enough here where it's miserable, but not cold enough to snow and be enjoyable. So we get that mid to upper 30s a lot. But sometimes we'll dip down in the 20s and sometimes even in the teens. especially with like the wind chill and stuff. And then summer, I mean, we'll get 100, sometimes. But like I said, I like the warmth. Anything under 70 degrees, I'm like, this sucks. Oh, yeah. Humidity here is crazy. I don't think it's that bad today. Yeah, my phone doesn't show me. We could move to Florida where the lows year round in the mid 70s. I'd be happy with that. Um, and we actually just PT'd on another trade. Fantastic. And it was this one on SPY, that big red candle right there off of that. We pushed back up a little bit on consolidation and hit that peach and drop back. Me too, Chris. Dude, I don't know if I told you my ultimate end goal in life. We can talk about it on TG and message if you want, but if that doesn't happen, I I could be happy buying a small little 1 bedroom bungalow or whatever you call it, you know, like a studio apartment, but a house, 1 bedroom, somewhere off the beach in Key West. I mean, one for the beach, but two just because it stays so warm down there. Actually, you know what? I got a buddy that has a house and a boat in Key West. I need to. Maybe a 2 bedroom. Maybe a 2 bedroom. That way I have a little extra room, stuff like that. 2 bedroom. I want to see the sunsets over the water. I miss the tropical sunsets, dude. Have you ever been on a cruise, Chris? That right there is the most peaceful. When I, when I go on a cruise, I love to sit on the deck and just watch watch the water, man, and see the sunsets and sunrises, and going to the different ports and countries and stuff is cool too. But it's nice, I'm out there. Typically, don't have internet. I don't have cell phone reception, so people can't call, they can't text. I can't check my emails. I can't check the market. I'm literally cut off from civilization, which I absolutely love. It forces me to detach, and then I just get a drink. I sit in a lounge chair and I just watch the water go by. Just something peaceful about looking out, seeing no land is just, oh, yeah. The Gulf is pretty. Um, we got family in a house down in Pensacola in Florida on the Gulf, and I love it down there. I like the Atlantic side better, but I'll take the Gulf. Does not bother me. Hold on one second, guys. Got a phone call. All right, sorry about that, guys. Apologize. And we just PT'd on another trade. And SPY pushing a little bit. Whole level support 670 there. Silver 1010 calls. Yeah, it should be up. I'll take a look at that as well. Yeah, 106. Nice. Let me get this one posted real quick, and then we'll jump back and look at that silver. This was Walmart. Walmart. Alerted. I even talked about this one here, guys. Alerted at 0.54. PT was 0.65 for 20%. And we are now that silver that you're talking about, that's 45 is now 106. 110 is what it was. Doing good. Google's actually holding a little bit. We had a good pop on the Google, but it's still over PT. We're really liking this Walmart right now. It's gaining more to the downside, so a little bit of room for consolidation here. As you can see, this little dip back. But looks like a lot of stuff is starting to reverse by NVIDIA, IWM, Tesla, even PayPal catching a little bit of bottom. But Google and Walmart still looking pretty good. About to enter silver after time to close. What are you grabbing? 10, 10, 40. I thought you got like 10, 24, 10, 28, 46C. Or did you end grabbing this one as well? Okay. Just curious. I didn't know you're grabbing both. I mean, like I said, that's perfectly fine. Just curious. Still watching this IWM. Walmart soaked up that consolidation here and looking forward to the downside. All right, guys, I'm gonna run, take a break real quick. I will be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight. All right, guys, I'm back. Looks like that Walmart keeps dumping. We're almost 100% on that one. Just hit 99. Look for this to start finding some support coming in here. 100, like I've been saying, is going to be a hard level on Walmart. And there, nice little pop again on that Walmart. Um, just a tick away from a 100% return on that one. Like it's wanting to drop back more. Really just riding that Walmart right now. Looking for some consolidation here back once again off that big drop. If we touch this piece and drop each and drop back, if so, we could that 100 mark. Not that I care anything. I mean, it's cool when it happens, but uh, we PT'd on the trade. That's what matters. Oh, hope that wasn't too loud. Oh, good. Spy trying to downturn a little bit here. Nvidia, AMD both turning down as well. Nice little break. I got FOMO from Oracle, lost a good bit of profit. Not gonna lie, if I had Oracle, I'd be up big again. When did you play Oracle? On the main chart for everybody to look at. 1035. Yeah, you bought here and definitely had some room for consolidation. Hold that VWAP. Looks like it's coming back down now. I bought on one I thought was going to be a good bounce off. What? How did you set up your stop loss, or what was your stop loss thought process? Was it a percentage? Were you watching off the charts, or? And unfortunately, I mean that happens a lot. I wouldn't say a lot. Sometimes you have the setup, you have the rules in place, and it still just doesn't go the way you want it to. I wasn't going to risk playing the rejection off those EMAs off the 5 minute chart because it would be expensive. I only wanted to play with profit, and that's fine too. You know, if you, I don't think it was a bad trade. I think you had your rules, what you wanted to do with everything before you got in, and you stuck to it. Um, you know, a good trade's not being profitable or not. A good trade is following the rules, doing what you set out to do, and executing those things. Um, you know, so when I had a pretty bad entry as a problem. So there you go. So you're establishing some stuff. So tonight or this afternoon when you journal all your trades, put that in there and talk about it. And next time, you know, maybe you got a better entry. I just think it's pullback in the market. It definitely has some room for consolidation. If we can start finding some support. This is what we were talking about earlier. Um, on the day we could we need to find support here. And if we lose this, then we just go to the higher time frames. Look, but this one is the key. Could definitely pull back to this mid 43 range before we see a push. I'm not saying it will, but that would be a healthy pullback on it. Are you in that one again? You could be. Still not 100% on that one. We're close, guys. All right, with a nice downturn off that pre-market low. I think my 46C is still good. I think so. Like I said, a healthy pullback is kind of what we're seeing. There goes IWM as well and SPY. Watch for retest here on that 670 on SPY. Nice. Good trade. Good trade. Like it, Pete. Again, not quite as low as last time. I don't know if we're going to get a whole lot more out of today, guys. be done for the. I mean, we'll ride out our time for another 17 minutes or so, but doubt we'll see much of anything else today. All right, guys. Probably gonna shut it down. Just hungry. Don't think anything else is really gonna happen today. If it does, of course, we'll alert it in the private group like we have been. But I just don't think we're gonna have a whole lot more going on before the end. We're starting to get a bounce back up. So, but I appreciate you guys hanging out. Remember, tomorrow's gonna be a short stream in the morning. Probably ended around 10:30. So be on for maybe an hour, a little longer. But I appreciate you guys hanging out and the follows and stuff like that. So, if you're trading some of this chop this afternoon, just be careful, please. But have a great day, and I will see you guys back in the morning or in the private group. So, all right, later, guys.